Holy shit, I have a system. Just like those web novels Leo would send to him at 2 in the morning about a loser dying after getting hit by a truck and waking up in a new world with a floating menu that fast-tracked the protagonist's rise to the strongest. Wait, am I dead? Jordan decides to look out of his window and sees the normal scenery of the buildings outside of his apartment. Plus, his mess was still here as well, and the system wouldn't be so cruel to take his baggage with him, right? The screen of Jordan's phone went back to normal with there being a new app on his home screen. It was a white heart on a gold background and an infinity sign in the middle of the heart. Infinite cashback system. Chim. Does infinite really mean infinite in this example? This isn't a metaphorical infinite where there is a max payout or anything. This is the actual concept of infinite cash. Infinite cash. Well, there's only one true way to find out, right? Jordan presses his thumb on the heart logo. The logo dissolved into a bunch of shimmering lights as the app opened, and eventually a prompt appeared in the center of it. Verify user identity. Face ID required. Face ID? Damn, this system is intuitive and caught up with the times. Jordan held the phone up and tapped the Face ID option. A circle appeared on screen showing his disheveled face, and the circle finally turned green. Identity confirmed. Jordan McKnight. Age, 18. Status, active user. Welcome to your new life. The interface expanded into different sections with each one labeled clearly with icons. At the very top there was a banner. Cashback system. And below that, the main display. Active connections. This area held 2 grayed-out slots labeled empty slot, with a little lock icon next to the second one. Below the slots, more text. Account summary. Balance. $247. Quest tickets, 0. Active quests, 0. View transactions. Quests. Gotcha. How the fuck did the system know my account balance? Well, that wouldn't be the weirdest thing that has happened in the past 5 minutes. But how did it have access to his bank information? He tapped on the View Transactions button. The screen shifted. A new window appeared with a header that said System Guide. How it works. The infinite cashback system. Your path to wealth is paved with romance. Core mechanic. Spend money on registered women. Receive cashback based on their attraction level. Formula. Rebate percentage equals attraction level divided by 10 times 20%. Example. At 50% attraction, you receive 100% cashback. Break even. At 75% attraction, you receive 150% cashback. Profit. Slots. You have 2 starting slots. Once a woman is registered, the slot is permanent. Choose wisely. Registration. Visual contact plus conscious intent required. You have got to be fucking kidding me. Is this what the infinite cashback comes from? He had to spend money on women to eventually make himself money, but the amount he gets back solely depends on how much they actually liked him. It was the cruelest joke the universe had ever played. He literally just spent months of his life doing exactly that on a woman who didn't give 2 shits about him. Eliza had treated him like an ATM with legs, and then when he outlived his purpose, she called him a nobody in a hotel parking lot on Christmas. And now the universe is now telling him that investing wasn't the problem. He just chose the wrong investment. Jordan picked up the phone again to read the formula one more time. Attraction level divided by 10 times 20%. So if Eliza had been at like 10% attraction, Jordan would get 20 cents for every dollar he spent on her. Still losing hella money, but he basically got a 20% discount on any purchase made on her. But the discount wasn't the big thing around the cashback system, it was at the higher tiers. At 50% attraction, you break even. At 75% attraction, you profit 50%. At 100% attraction, you double every dollar. If Jordan somehow lucked into getting a girl who was at 100% attraction, he could spend $100 and get back $200. Spend $1,000, get back $2,000. Infinite fucking cashback. Equals. N. If you enjoyed this chapter, please consider adding this story to your library and leaving a vote. Your support helps me keep writing, release more chapters from my backlog, and speed up my updates. And if you have any thoughts, suggestions, or just want to share what you think about this chapter, feel free to drop me a message. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next chapter.